From 1975 comes the Canuxploitation classic Sudden Fury, a movie that has been recommended to me several times, and I finally picked it up in the most recent Black Friday sale from Vinegar Syndrome, and wow, I really like this one. And in fact, the more time I've had after watching it, the more I appreciate it. Simple, but fantastically well done. And there's something to say about that simplicity within the storyline and the minimal characters as well. We follow a couple who are cross-country driving, going on a holiday. They stop over. The husband unleashes his plan to show his wife this area of land where they could invest, build a small hotel and a future for each other. But it kind of comes across in this wonderful conversation that he's a bit of a shuckster. He has had many dealings that have all went south. He's always looking for that one opportunity to get rich. And the wife kind of knows that and decides that she's not putting her money in there. Her inheritance is hers and she's not gambling away her future.
Now wait a minute.
Fred, we have been through this before. I'm not going to lend you any more money. I'm sorry.
Why the hell not?
As we watch these characters make their way back to the main road in the car, the husband's almost ran over by a man who's just driving down the street. He gets out, they have a little tete-a-tete of words, and then they get on about their day. As we watch the husband and wife in the car start to argue about money, about their relationship, about their standings, you can tell that this is a fractured marriage. Nothing here is really working too well for them, and it's just a matter of time before it dissolves. You can see it coming. Until, during an argument, the car runs off the road and ends up down a ravine.
Fred, you're gonna run off with him!
You're driving too fast!
Answer me, damn it! Are you planning on leaving me?
I'm gonna go off the road!
Now the husband is flung from the car and the wife is brutally tossed about by the car and damaged severely. The husband goes down to rescue her and then decides, you know what, I'd be better off getting the inheritance from you after your demise and starting this business. So he leaves her to die, and that's when the person that almost ran him off the road arrives to save the day.
Where's your husband? Is he all right?
He left me. He just left me here to die.
He goes down to help out the wife, and this becomes a cat and mouse game between these two men as the husband realises he's gone too far and the wife really needs to die, and as this good Samaritan tries to protect this woman and hope that she does not die on him, and the tension just builds from there, and it's crazy good. And it's, like I said, so simple in its storyline, because we basically have, with the exception of a couple of characters that come into it later on, just three people, and the tension is exquisite.
Please, please, don't leave me. He'll come back.
But I just can't let you lie here. I've got to go for help.
He'll come back and kill me.
There are moments where I was angry with frustration, just mad at the characters for not doing things that I wanted them to do, but that was only because I became so involved with what was going on. And that is maybe what I've described to you there is maybe the first 15-20 minutes of the movie, and there's still a good hour and 10 minutes to go, and where it goes is rather surprising. Like I said, the bad guy, the husband in this one, the antagonist of the whole situation, is one of those reprehensible characters that I loathed almost immediately. He feels sleazy, like a lizard in human skin. He's just one of these icky people that you will hope to never meet in real life.
She's been out there over 2 hours. She'll have bled to death by now.
But Dan can stop the bleeding. He knows all about first aid.
He does?
The Good Samaritan, who has a kind of tenacity not to let this guy win, who's not going to roll over and take the easy way out, tries to stop him, even if it could ultimately end with both of these guys killing each other, I suppose, or destroying each other's lives through these actions. I'm not telling you the ending, but it goes places that I wasn't expecting. The ending, which I won't spoil, was rather realistic.
And I'll tell you one thing, mister. I'm more confused than anybody else.
depending how you look at the ending, could be hopeful. There could be no hope there whatsoever. Could be really a horribly bleak ending. And I've got a feeling that depending whatever mood I'm in when I watch this movie is whatever way I'm going to flip-flop on this one. Sudden Fury was fantastic. It's a low-budget thriller that's done exceptionally well. It doesn't take too many risks. It just has a fun tale to tell, and it tells it fairly well. I liked it a lot. Like I said, the more distance I have on it, the more I appreciate this film as well. I think Sudden Fury is something that you should definitely pick up. It's one of those titles that you could easily bypass. I was nudged several times by people that I trust into picking this one up, and I am so glad I finally did. Terrific stuff. I would love to know your thoughts on Sudden Fury. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you land somewhere in the middle? Let me know in the comment box below. We can have a little chit chat about this one. As always, there's more content up here. You can see more of my stuff if you're interested. And in the description box below are links to the Patreon, the membership program, manvfilm.com, all ways in which you can support me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.